Before I start this video, I just wanted to say that it was inspired by my friend Nisha in the show. I will put like a screenshot of her video in like the corner or something, and I'll put her links in down below. Go check out my friend Nisha in the show. She's a friend of mine from high school, and she uploads videos now. They're amazing. She does makeup covers, makeup tutorials, life advice, pranks, all that. So go check her out. But then let's go on with the video. Hey guys, what's up? It's Sammy, and so right now I'm currently outside my sister's school in the car. She has a night class right now, and I was doing homework, but she's gonna be out soon, so I just wanted to film something. And I'm filming in the car right now, and it is dark, but you guys see some lights coming out, like, you know, this side and this side. We are in the parking lot, so there are chances like students are coming in and out, but my sister's commuter right now because of some situation I'm not gonna get into. But this video is going to be a second semester first impression. If you guys don't know, I am currently a freshman in her second semester of college, and someone's walking over here. Hold on. Okay, it is currently very cold in Georgia right now. I have no idea why, but so my first impression of my second semester was kind of interesting, to say the least. I take 5 classes. I take quantitative reasoning, which is math, 01, and that's my Monday, Wednesday class at 8:30 to 9:45. Tuesdays and Thursdays at 10 o'clock, I take public speaking, but we call it communications. RIP. And then I have a break, and during that time, during the break, I usually do homework and stuff. At 1 o'clock to 2:15, Tuesdays and Thursdays, I have anatomy lecture, what we call biology. It's pretty much the same thing, human anatomy. Except for the different thing on Thursdays is that I do take a lab class. So that was interesting. My math teacher is very chill. Here's the thing about my school. I go to a commuter school. I go to Georgia State University, and I go to a campus that's called Perimeter College. And it's basically just a community college, but we are a part of a bigger school that's in downtown Atlanta. I just go to this campus because because it's cheaper. I only pay $5,000 per semester. And and it's only a 20-minute drive from my house. So let's say if I only have one class that day, and it's in the morning, I can just come home, and I'm home before 10:30. So that's my schedule. My lab classes are 3 hours, and that's for all of our experiments and stuff. A normal class is around an hour and 15 minutes, I believe. Yeah, an hour and 15 minutes. My 5th class is humanities, but that's an online class. And we're gonna go into my textbooks now, because I do have textbooks. At my school, for some odd reason, every professor requires a textbook that has an access code for you to do online modules. The only book I was allowed to rent in my freshman experience so far was a sociology textbook, because I took sociology last semester, and I was able to rent that. Saved so much money. But this semester alone, I went to get my textbooks, but the problem is every one of them has an access code, and you cannot rent a textbook with an access code. I've tried. So one time I was in the school bookstore, and I'm just paying for all my access codes, and it came up to why I said 100. It came up to 100. I keep saying 100. It came out to $666. I'm not kidding you. 666 was how much I had to pay for textbooks. And I had to explain to my mom, because it's been a while since she's been in school. She's a nurse, and I am a pre-med. I am a pre-health major. On the route to becoming a nurse, I want to get my BSN. There's a car coming, sorry. And so my classes are based on what on what the program I want to go into requires. So that's why I take public speaking, anatomy, chemistry, stuff like that. And I'm also getting some prereqs out of the way, so, but yeah, all of my textbooks have access codes, and our access codes are for the online modules that we have for, like, homework, tests, and extra practice during class, and sometimes, like, in my math class, we would go on to, the modules and then and work on them in class, just give a bit of practice, and in case we have any questions for her, but we're supposed to be doing our modules at home. I do my modules at school just because my school has better Wi-Fi than my house. My Wi-Fi is really slow, so that's my thing about it. Let's see. My math professor, she's really patient, especially during the first 2 weeks of school because everyone's getting adjusted and trying to figure out how to register and gather the materials and stuff. So she's really flexible, and the way she does our notes, I will show you guys in a different video. She writes everything out, and then I am a word person, so I had to read something in order to solve it, and then I like examples. So her examples are amazing, and I've heard of her through one of my classmates, who said she was amazing. There are jocks running around, sorry. I would have talked over them, but I had a feeling they could hear me, so I'm not gonna do that. But, my public speaking professor, okay, me being an introvert and me having anxiety, I do not like this class at all. And my professor is not exactly understanding when it comes to people who have anxiety with people. My type of anxiety is I have to get comfortable before I can really, like, open up and start talking. And you guys are like wondering, well, you do YouTube all the time, you're always screaming and stuff. Well, that's different when you're in an environment of people that don't know you. You would think that's the case because they don't know how you are, you would be a bit more comfortable. But I'm always uncomfortable. So, that's the thing. My anatomy professor, she's fun. She's, a lot of my professors are quite elderly. They're a lot older. My anatomy professor in particular, she just got a new hip, and she's on a cane right now, but all of her lectures online, like, good thing about my professors, or most of them, is that we have PowerPoint lectures, and they also record lectures, just in case we miss a class, or, weather permitting, we don't have class. And, by the way, I accidentally missed a discussion that was kind of replace our lecture for today for anatomy. And that's just because I was running around with my sister all day today. First, you guys saw my last video, I had to deal with the post office. And then I had to go with my sister to her, doctor appointment. And I honestly forgot to check our, school forum to see if we had any assignments. So that's completely my fault. So, you live and you learn. But, yeah. And then for my lab class, I walked in and everything's bigger than me. Like, everything was so much bigger than me, so I approached the professor and I was like, hey, do you have any, like, because the benches, to give you a scale, I'm 4'6", and the benches came up to my chest when I'm standing up. So, if I sat in the normal seat, I would have been, like, my chin would have hit the table. That's how, like, big they are. So she moved me to, like, a lower bench that was still kind of high. And so I told her, hey, do you mind if I bring in a step stool for class? Just in case we do any dissections or I have to get on a table or something. And she said that's totally fine. Because in chemistry last semester, I had a step stool. Because we were doing titrations one time. And I couldn't reach it. So the step stool I had was on wheels, so it wasn't the safest thing for me to be on, and it wasn't high enough. So I'm hoping this step stool that I bought from Walmart will be a bit better, because we did rat dissections last week, and I could not see anything. But, who is this? Okay, never mind. But, luckily we didn't have to do anything specific, we just had to cut it open and then just analyze and look at the parts of the rat. Beauty of being a STEM major. You guys want pictures of that? Let me know. I'll probably post up a separate video of all of our dissections at some point, just like to finish out the year and stuff. But yeah, And humanities. Let's not forget humanities. Recently we had our first wave of assignments, and I just now got the email that my access code to the textbook and everything was ready, and it was literally the day before our assignment was due. Not fun. I was at school on the phone trying to figure out like troubleshooting errors with my textbook and stuff. That was not fun. And I also like got half credit because I didn't do a second part, which I didn't know there was a second part. It's basically a discussion post where we had to write our own thing and then comment on someone else's, which is what I did in high school in 11th grade. And I forgot to do it because it's not outlined in the syllabus, which I'll talk about. Funny story. First semester of freshman year, I missed syllabus day on accident because I can't read a schedule, but oh well. I like had to pick a tech from my aunt. She was like, calm down, it's okay. You didn't know. And it would have been smart for you to ask, but I'm like, whatever, alright. So you live and you learn. So that was my thing. Right now, everything's going okay, I guess, except for public speaking. I'm kind of upset that I have to take this class in order to get into a nursing program because not a lot of professors are understanding when it comes to people with anxiety. Like, my anxiety is that I panic if I have to speak in front of something I'm not comfortable with. With a camera, I'm totally fine. Like, I'm fine. But if it's like I'm getting graded on something, that's gonna make you panic more, no matter how many times you practice. And my first speech for I almost said anatomy. Whoa, for public speaking is that I had to introduce someone in my class. We were assigned partners, and our speech has to be 3 to 4 minutes long. My speech right now, I was practicing it inside the student center where my sister dropped me off. It's barely 2 minutes long, and I've already put in every required information that I had to put in, and I also put in every single like other question like she requires. So I'm just like, what am I gonna do to make this interesting within the time limit that I have? And I'm presenting on Thursday, so I'm playing with my speech a little bit, and I'm trying to like make sure I don't sound monotone because she doesn't want that. She wants it to be interesting, but I'm not interesting as hell. So I'm just gonna be like, well, first I'm gonna panic because my anxiety meds aren't that strong. I'm on like a pretty low dosage. There's people walking by me. I'm looking like I'm watching a video. Okay, good. But like, so far it's going okay. Except it's like I had to pay so much for my textbooks. I paid almost $800 for textbooks alone. Yeah, but I did get a $2,000 refund. My school will give out refunds if you drop a class, or if they drop a class that's not required. I'm not sure what this refund is about, but I'm glad that I have it now so I can feel more stable financially about my school, because I did so many scholarships and I did not get any one of them. The only scholarship I got for was Hope, because I qualified for the GPA for it, but I didn't qualify for any of the other GPA-based scholarships when I was in high school. But yeah, so far nothing too interesting, except for my textbooks. But I mean, yeah. So next video is going to be a first semester experience video, and that will be up soon. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Check out my friend Nisha Nichelle. I'm gonna put her links in the description box below. Yeah, but thank you guys for watching. Sorry for this low lighting. I am at my sister's school, and it's winter, air quotes on winter, because Georgia has all the seasons in 1 hour. So, yeah, anyway, I'll see you in my next one.